Kiefer Sutherland has done a million things over the years. His role as Jack Bauer in 24 is probably my favorite. Just an unbelievable career. But his most recent film, Forsaken, is a Western drama. And what's special, it also features his father. Kiefer is with us this morning. It's a real pleasure to see you. Hi, how are you?
Good, Mary. How are you today?
We're doing great. This film, it's set in 1872. Would you take us through the story?
Well, the story is a Western. My character, John Henry Clayton, comes back from the Civil War. He's a damaged man. He doesn't go straight home. Things that have happened in the war have turned him into a gunslinger until a set of circumstances happens and a tragedy occurs. He finally makes his way home, I think in an effort to find forgiveness from his mother. Unfortunately, his mother has passed away and he is left with his estranged father, who is a preacher. In order to kind of rebuild his relationship with his father, he hangs his guns up. Certain things are happening in the town where they actually need his help as a gunslinger. He refuses to do it in an effort to prove to his father that he is going to change. And the development of that relationship starts to progress until ultimately they hurt his father, and if I tell you more than that, you won't need to go see the film.
I understand. His father, played by your father, and I know you've worked with your dad on a couple of other films prior to this one, but was this still unique?
We've actually never worked together. We did one film together called Time to Kill.
Right.
Joel Schumacher directed that film, and I had done Lost Boys and Flatliners, and I think we've done 6 films together, so I did that more as a favor. But my father and I have never actually exchanged a line of dialogue until this film, and this is something I've wanted to do my whole career.
That's where I was thinking, like you had like worked on the same movie, but never together in the same scene. So how did you find the experience?
It was, it's funny. It's something I was so excited about finally being able to do. And then the night before we started shooting, I got incredibly nervous. What if my father doesn't like working with me? What if he doesn't like the way I work or my work? And so I remember the first morning, I looked at him and said, look, if it's a little rough this morning, I got really nervous last night, didn't sleep at all. And he said, last night, I haven't slept for a week. And so he made me laugh. And everything was great after that. He's such a beautiful actor to me that the experience was incredible.
When you first started in the business, was there one piece of advice that he gave you that you still apply today?
Yes, and it's actually the only advice he's ever given to me as an actor. He's certainly given me a lot of advice as a father to a son. But as an actor, I think the only thing he really stressed was be truthful in your performance. Don't let them catch you trying too hard or lying. And what he meant by that is that there'll be some scenes in a film where they say, and the character is brought to tears. If for some reason the script and the moment doesn't bring you to tears, figure out another way to play it. And he was right, because there was a circumstance very early in my career where I forced an issue like that, and it didn't work well at all.
Well, a lot has worked well for you, obviously, as we've all been here in the building comparing our favorite Kiefer roles over the years. Forsaken, one of the newest here, in theater, showing at Omaha, Westroads, and Oakview, and available on demand starting today. Thank you, Kiefer.
Thank you so much for having me. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Mike?